Okay, so number 11, it says find the measure of angle BCD in degrees. So first of all, like identify which angle it's asking about, and you connect the dots BCD. So it's talking about this angle right here. This right here is an exterior angle. An exterior angle is formed when you extend one side of the triangle, and then you have an exterior angle. I'm going over that word because it's one of the vocabulary words, so yeah. Okay, so it's an exterior angle. To find the value of this exterior angle, all you have to do is add the value of these two remote interior angles. So remote interior angles. Again, this is on the vocabulary, so that's why I'm going over it. Or right here, 64 and 42. You add those together and you'll get this exterior angle. If you add those two values, you get 106 degrees, and that is the answer to the measure of angle BCD. Okay, the next one, it says PQR is a right, in triangle PQR, angle Q is a right angle. So I'm going to draw this out so I can use a picture to help me. So triangle PQR, Q is a right angle right there. So PQR. Okay, select all the statements about angle P and R that must be true. Well, P and R are complementary. Let's see. Well, if this is 90 degrees, and then the angles of a triangle equal 180, like 180 minus 90 would be 90 degrees. So like these two do have to add to 90 degrees and they do have to be complementary. So that is a correct answer. P and R is supplementary. No, we just said that they add to 90, not 180. P and R are congruent. No, they don't have to be congruent, so nope. P and R are acute. Yes, they would have to both be less than 90 degrees, so that is accurate. P and R are obtuse. No, there's no way they could be obtuse. It wouldn't connect. Okay, then 13. It says triangle PRQ has these side lengths. So I'm just going to draw a triangle here. PRQ. It says PQ is 5, PR is 6, and and QR is 8. Okay, so there's my triangle with the side lengths. It says if PRQ and CBA are congruent, then put the side lengths of CBA in order from shortest to longest. Okay, well, if they are congruent, then all these parts correspond, and it says shortest to longest, so I'm looking for my smallest side first. On this, it's not to scale, but PQ is my shortest side, so therefore PQ is like the first and last letter here, so C and A would be the shortest side on this one, so that would be shortest. Then the medium length side is PR with a length of 6, so PR are the first two letters, so CB would then be or BC, CV, however you want to write it, would be the middle. And then the longest side is RQ. RQ are the last two letters, so B and A are the last two letters here. So there is our statement. Okay, next it says given you have triangle DEF and JLK where all these parts are equal. Okay, I'm going to draw a picture because I want to see what they're talking about. It says triangle DEF, so I'm just drawing a triangle here, DEF, and triangle JLK, JLK. Okay, and now I'm going to go through all of these statements and just draw it on the picture so I can see what's happening. It says DE is congruent to JL, FD is congruent to KJ, and then LK is congruent to EF. So it's side, side, side. Already I know they're congruent, but I'm going to keep going with its directions. It says angle D is congruent to J. Angle D is congruent to J. Angle E is congruent to angle L. And F is congruent to angle K. Which of the following conclusions can be made? Select all that apply. Well, all the corresponding parts are equal, so therefore, yes, these triangles are congruent. So it says triangle DEF is congruent to JLK. That is correct. says they are not congruent. That is not correct. It is a select all, so we have to go through each one. A series of rigid transformations will map this triangle onto this one. Yes, if they're congruent, then yes, you can transform one to map onto the other one. A series of transformations will not map. That is false. FDE is congruent to KJL. Yes. It's just a different way of naming the triangle, but as long as you name them in the same order for each one, you're good. And then it says it's not congruent. That is false. So those three are the correct answers. Okay, then we're going to move up to the top here. Okay, so this one's looking for like side, angle, side, angle. Which postulate shows that these two triangles are congruent? There's some stuff here just to kind of throw us off. We're looking for like angle, side on both, or side, or side. I see angle, side, angle here. So I look for that to match over here, and it doesn't have the same parts labeled for that. So maybe it's side. Like there's 3 sides labeled here, but it doesn't have all 3 sides labeled here. So you can't use that. You can't use that. You can't use that. Side, angle, side. Wait, that does match. Side, angle, side matches. So yes, we can prove they are congruent by side, angle, side. Okay, and then this one, it's like a reasoning problem. It says Stephanie and Violet are building triangular prism birdhouses that have the same dimensions. Stephanie says that they should measure the lengths of 2 pairs of corresponding sides of the triangular bases and use a protractor to measure the included angle to be sure the bases are congruent. And then Violet says this way, which we'll get to in a second, which student is correct. So they want to determine whether 2 triangles are congruent. So this one says that you can look at 2 corresponding sides and the included angle, and compare those measurements, and they'll be congruent. So this person is correct. Yes, side, angle, side, they would be congruent. And then for this one, it says Violet said they can be sure the triangular bases are congruent if they measure the lengths of all 3 corresponding sides. So if you have 2 triangles, and this side is equal to this side is equal to this, and this side is equal to this, yeah, you have side, angle, side. So which student is correct? Correct. Both are correct. They just use different.
Side.
That's what I meant. Sorry, I read the wrong thing. Yes, thanks. Good catch. Yes, side. Both are correct. One just used side, angle, side, and the other used side. Okay, so now we're going to transition to the questions in the packet.